Hey everybody, we're a few days from the beginning of Lent, and it's one of my favorite times of the year, not just because it's an important liturgical season, but also because we get to participate in Lent Madness. If you've not heard about Lent Madness before, I think you're missing out, and I hope you'll join me this year as we make our way through this educational and fun study about some of the lives of holy men and women who've gone before us. The way this works is similar to college basketball's March Madness tournament, but instead of basketball teams, we've got these holy men and women who are put into this tournament-style elimination knockout tournament where you get to go online daily and vote for your favorite saints. 32 saints are entered into the beginning of this tournament, and they are all laid out on this neat bracket sheet here, which you can find in a soft copy form or maybe pick up in hard copy at your church. You'll see it behind me here, and I'm going to walk you through how to fill it out because this is where the fun happens. You pick up one of these sheets and you fill out the names of the saints who you think are going to make their way through and not get eliminated. So, for instance, in the top corner, up on this side, you're going to see the names Stephen and Wenceslas. Now I've put together a little primer sheet that you can read a little bit about each of those two saints, and then you can pick which one of the two is your favorite. I'm going to say, for example, today that Stephen is going to win that matchup, and I'm going to write Stephen's name on the line next to where their two names are listed on the side there. So instead of Stephen and Wenceslas, we're just going to have Stephen listed right up there. And then underneath that, you'll see two more names, Teresa of Avila and Crispin. You'll do the exact same thing with those two. Look at the quick reference sheet about Teresa of Avila and Crispin. Think about which one's your favorite and then write their name in the line. You're going to do that for all of the lines on the entire bracket until it's completely full, making sure you fill in the golden halo spot for who you think is going to be the last saint standing at the end of Lent Madness. Once you've filled in your bracket, you can either drop off a hard copy at the church or take a picture or scan it and send it to deployed.for.god@gmail.com or send it to one of your rectors and they'll pass it on to me. From then on, I'll do most of the heavy lifting. I'm going to keep track of whose bracket has the most correct predictions and which bracket accumulates the most points over Lent Madness. I've done a little write-up that puts all this into more detail than I'm going to offer you here. So if you're interested, you can go read about the scoring and how we can figure out who will have the best bracket at the end of Lent Madness. I'd like to invite you, if you submit a bracket, to offer a donation. $2, something small, the price of a cup of coffee, or whatever you feel. At the end of Lent Madness, the person whose bracket accumulates the most points, they'll get to choose where all the donations collected gets donated. It's a fun little way that we can learn about some of the saints and then also do a bit of good in the world. I hope you join me this Lent as we go into the madness a bit and come out maybe a little wiser, a little holier. And at the end of the day, we have a little fun.